Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. This episode is called The Truth About Dating Celebrities. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe, like, follow, and comment on the show. I'd also like to tell you about HollywoodIsCalling.com. It's a company that allows you to purchase live phone calls with more than 100 celebrities. You can purchase a live 15-second call for $19.95 or a live 30-second call for $29.95. There are movie stars, TV stars, athletes, all sorts of folks. Give it a try. HollywoodIsCalling.com. Now let's get started. You know, a lot of people dream about dating a celebrity. Well, we've talked to a lot of people who have, and we're going to disclose a lot of the good and bad elements of dating a star. Just when you thought you knew how completely insane Hollywood is, we're going to show you it's crazier than you've ever imagined it to be. So let's start with the first thing you need to know, and that is that there are two kinds of celebrity dates. There is the professional date, which is basically just done for the cameras to promote a project that they may have coming up. What they'll do is they'll call some paparazzi and tell them that they'll be at a bar or a restaurant at a specific time, so that they can be photographed together to generate as much publicity as possible for whatever project they're working on. What's funny about this make-believe dating is that it isn't just done for publicity. It's often done because the man has a secret crush on that female celebrity, and he'll use this fake publicity date to pretend kiss her in front of the cameras and flirt with her all night long, in an effort to really get her into bed at the end of the evening. Make no mistake though, it goes both ways. Sometimes the female will use the fake publicity dates to flirt with and seduce her partner after the date. Another thing that's really common is the creation of fake infidelity claims during these fake publicity dates. They will have a married star of the movie go out on a fake publicity date with someone and create the impression that they don't want the paparazzi to see them, when in reality it was they who called them and told them where they would be. They used to arrange these paparazzi sightings at bars and restaurants, but now more often than not, they are arranged to have the camera person photograph them going into or coming out of a hotel lobby. Why? Because hotel lobbies generate even more publicity than restaurant dates or nightclub dates. The next level of crazy involves orchestrating fake fights, arguments, or breakups for the paparazzi to catch on camera at some restaurant or bar. What they'll do is they'll claim that the stress of working on the movie has caused them to break up, or they'll claim that they've fallen in love with somebody else on the movie, and they will orchestrate this fake scandal in front of the paparazzi, all to generate more publicity for their project. So that was one category of celebrity dating. Another really common category is the financial marriage. This is where one celebrity who has fallen on hard times will start to romantically pursue another celebrity whose career is red hot, so they can somehow benefit or perhaps even marry them. This is why you so often see longtime celebrities who've been using drugs for years begin to date younger and newer celebrities. It's so that they can turn them on to drugs and cause their judgment to become impaired, make them easier to manipulate. That's often why you see so many drunken celebrities getting married in Vegas and then divorced a week later. It's all about manipulation for financial gain. The funny thing about these financially predatory celebrity relationships is how short-lived so many of them are. That's usually because the manager, the agent, or the family and friends often see what's going on, and they will try and intervene to prevent this scam from continuing. Next, we have another category which involves personal dating. This is where someone is trying to date a celebrity because they are genuinely interested in them romantically. The stories we hear about these personal and romantic relationships are legendary. Some of these stories are so insane they defy belief, but unfortunately, they're becoming more and more common. For example, there's one famous young singer who is now married, but when he was living in Southern California, he would throw these wild parties at his mansion every week and bring in busloads of single girls. When the girls would walk into the house, security would immediately confiscate their cell phones and ask them to sign a release indicating that they would be willing to have consensual sex in the home if asked to do so. Anyone who refused to consent to sex was immediately asked to leave and to take one of the buses outside back home. The rumor was that almost all of the girls signed these consent forms. Next, there were the legendary parties at the Playboy Mansion that were such a hot ticket that people would have their agents calling them months in advance begging to get their celebrity client on the guest list. Some of these parties were so hot and so popular that people would reportedly try and climb the security walls around the estate just to get into these parties. Next, we have a rock star, really famous rock star in Los Angeles, who used to throw parties at his mansion that supposedly involved mothers and daughters. He'd have these 22-year-old daughters bring their 40-year-old mothers to these parties, and then all sorts of insanity would ensue. You really wonder about what happened to a lot of these mother-daughter relationships after these parties. You also have to wonder how depraved that rock star really is and what his relationship with his mother is like to this very day. The next thing we hear an awful lot about are celebrities that throw hall pass parties. This is where they'll bring spouses to a party because they know their spouse's favorite celebrity will be attending that party. They agreed in advance to each grant each other a hall pass so that they can both sleep with their favorite celebrities at that party. What you don't realize is that the celebrity houses that these parties are thrown in often have what's known as 360 surveillance. That's where every room in the house, including the bathrooms and the bedrooms, all have multiple hidden cameras catching every angle. A lot of celebrities now have these 360 surveillance systems in every room so they can prevent false rape allegations. It's hard to claim a celebrity raped you when they have video of you begging them for sex. The next phenomenon that's grown really common in the world of celebrity dating are the Zoom sex parties. What happens is that a couple that 20 years ago may have had phone sex while they were working in different cities will now use Zoom or Skype to have virtual sex with each other just to stay romantically connected even though they may be separated by work. That's how it usually starts, but within a few months they get bored and they start inviting friends or other celebrities and their spouses in on these Zoom video parties. Apparently these are really popular, but a lot of people are scared to death of being secretly recorded, so it takes a huge amount of faith and trust to invite other people to your Zoom video party. That's just one side of it. The other side of it is that there are celebrities out there who are literally selling access to their Zoom parties and doing it for an enormous profit. It used to be that a celebrity couple would record a sex tape of themselves, and then when it shows up on the market selling for $50 a tape, they would claim that it was stolen from them. That's very old school. Now what people do is they will throw a video Zoom party and charge everyone who is going to be attending a significant fee online. Once you pay that fee, you'll then receive an email invitation to participate in the Zoom party. These parties are supposedly very popular with fans all over the world who are willing to pay serious money to watch or attend. One prince in the Middle East is reported to be paying as much as $50,000 a night to attend a different Zoom party with a different actress each and every night. The next thing that's getting more and more popular among celebrities are what's known as disguise dates. They're also called double D dates. They're called that because celebrities are so sick and tired of being pursued for their money or their celebrity that what they do is they join normal sites, and then when they find someone they like, they will go on a double D or a disguise date wearing a professionally made disguise. Apparently these are getting really popular, and the makeup people are getting so good at doing this that these stars oftentimes are disguised so well that not even their own friends can recognize them. What happens is that if the star shows up on a double D date and they don't hit it off with the person they're meeting, then at the end of the day, they just part company and go back home. The person they met has no idea they just went on a date with a superstar. However, if they go on several dates with that person and they end up liking each other, then the celebrity will take them somewhere private and end up taking off their makeup and revealing who they are. I think these moments where the stars reveal themselves would make great YouTube moments. So with that, I want to thank you for watching, and we will talk to you soon.